and welcome to the Abundology Podcast. My name is Renee Spears, and I'm coming to you from downtown Portland, Oregon. This is the weekly energy update for the week of December 29th, 2019, the last energy update of the year and decade. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. So here we go into our new, big, wonderful, fulfilling, glorious new lives. We start a new year and a new decade on Wednesday, and this is a really important time. We're in between eclipses right now. We just had that powerful solar eclipse, and we'll have a full moon lunar eclipse on January 10th. So we're in this time between the two eclipses, and it's a potent time. Lots is happening, and there may be some endings that must happen before we start these new cycles. So if you've consciously been working on releasing things the past couple of months, you may not be experiencing this energy as much as other people would that haven't been doing the work. So if you haven't been consciously releasing things, or just there were some final things, some final gunk that needs to be removed before we can move forward, this is the time, in this time period right now between the eclipses, where it's going to happen. And so there may be some abrupt endings. There may be some hard things that you have to go through that don't feel very good. And I just want you to remember that letting these things go and releasing them and these changes are really for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. So this is a time when we get to move forward big time in our life. It's a time for fresh starts where we get to just let shit go and move on. And in numerology, 2020 is a 4-year. This is a year full of spiritual discovery and personal growth. We're going to focus on organization and new ways of approaching our work. It's also an exciting one in terms of love and relationships, which is good news for me. We achieve a lot this year because we'll be working hard and we're going to get organized. And this 4-year is also significant in numerology because it's considered a symbol of the Trinity and a number that brings good luck. So it also inspires new learning, new discovery. And this year we will have the strength to pursue our hopes and our dreams. It's one of those years where we can overcome any obstacles. It's a year to really go for it. Go for the big life. Go for the dream. This is one of those times in life you do not hang back. You go for it full out. So in order to do that and use the energy of this year, we need to get a really clear vision of what we want and make a firm commitment to getting it. We need a really strong will this year of we are going to do this. We're going for the big dream. We're going for the big life, and nothing is going to stop us. So what we need in order to do that is we need to set some goals. We need to get a plan. We need to work the plan. We need to reach the goals, and then we need to feel great. So staying on the plan is important this year because we'll be experiencing a lot of other changes in our world that we've talked about before. Financial changes, governmental changes. And in my podcast this week, The Abundance Conversations, I'm going to be talking with my personal astrologer and very, very good friend, Deborah Norton. And she is going to be giving us a breakdown of what is going to be happening in 2020 in astrology. So I'm excited to hear what she has to say. Okay, so we have a universal 4-year this year of 2020, but we can also calculate our own personal year numbers by adding together our birth dates and the number 4 for the year 2020. So for instance, my birthday is June 9th. So if I add 6 for the month of June and 9 for the day and then 4 for the year, these add up to 19. And then if I add the 1 and the 9 together of 19, I get 10 clearly, and then the 1 and the 0 add up to 1. So I am in a 1 year this year. So in order to find out your personal year, you just add your birth month, your birth date, and the number 4 for the year together until they all you end up down with one number. You keep adding them together till you get to one number. And I'm going to give you a brief breakdown on what those numbers mean. If you want more in depth, obviously you can Google it. But here is just a quick breakdown of what the 9 years are. So if you were in a 1 year, this is the beginning of your next 9-year cycle. It's the year of new beginnings, new adventures, major changes in life. It's now time to take action, define our goals. And it's going to be really easy in a 1 year to tap into the energy that makes things happen, which is where I am. So I'm excited. Okay, a 2 year is a year in which you choose kind of a slower pace than the previous year, than a 1 year. And it's remembering that it's okay to rest. This is a year where you find yourself focusing on your business and personal relationships, especially those maybe, you need a little extra kindness or helpfulness or assistance. And your intuition on a 2 year is like at an all-time high. So remember to trust your inner voice, your intuition. A 3 year, the key to a personal 3 year is socializing and enjoying life in your relationship. So in a 3 year, you are loving life. It's time to nurture happiness and beauty and remember to be grateful for what you have and what you've been given. This was a year to kind of let your guard down and loosen up a bit, have some fun. Okay, a 4 year is the time to focus on creating solid foundations in your life. So we're remembering we're 2020 is a 4 year. So we need to get and stay organized in order to accomplish our goals. You might find sometimes that hard work is boring, monotonous, but we're going to stick with it because it pays off in a 4 year. Also in a 4 year, important to take care of your health. Okay, a 5 year holds changes in personal freedom. And because of these changes, you need to learn to be a little flexible, let go of things that might be in your way or that are holding you back. So a 5 year sometimes can be a little stressful, so we're going to stay positive. If it's your 5 year, have a good attitude and seek out new opportunities, which may include like traveling, new horizons, new jobs. So a 6 year focuses on personal responsibilities, your family, your service to others, your overall well-being. It's important that you take good care of your mind, your body, and your spirit if you're in a 6 year. And once again, remembering to take care of yourself first before you can help anybody else. 7 year is one of reflection. You will find yourself taking time to renew your spiritual or religious beliefs. You'll be going to higher levels of consciousness through meditation or prayer. And you're going to learn the difference between being alone and being lonely. And your alone time is really important in a 7 year. It'd be a good year to take a vacation by yourself. Okay, then we have an 8 year, which is a year in which we reap the benefits of all of the hard work of all these previous years. We obtain power and leadership. It's a year of major decisions and accomplishments. And in an 8 year, you're busy and you find yourself a lot in the spotlight. So an 8 year is a good year. And then finally, a 9 year. And a 9 year is the final year of that 9 year cycle, a year of completion and endings. And because of that, in a 9 year, it's not really a great time to start a new business or relationships. It's a time to let go of people and places and things that they're holding you back, that just aren't part of your new life. So it'll be out with the old and in with the new on a 9 year. Oh my goodness, I went through all those pretty quickly. So anyway, do some Googling if you want more in depth about each of those years for yourself. Okay, so to recap, we are in the middle of some really powerful energies. So stay positive. It's really positive energies out there now, but staying positive right now and looking at the bright side will really help you get through this and enjoy getting through this. you might be forced to look at some things that you've been avoiding and deal with them once and for all. Once and for all. So if you're going through something right now and it is tough, this is the last time that you're going to have to deal with this situation. So deal with it, let it go once and for all, remembering that everything that's changed right now is for the highest good as we move forward. And we're starting 2020, which is a 4-year. It's the time to state clearly what your goals are. We're going to make a plan. We're going to work the plan. And we're going to know that we're going to achieve whatever it is that's on that plan, because it's just one of those years where we work the plan, we get the results. So thank you for listening. I am working on the 1st, on January 1st, New Year's Day, and I have a couple appointments still available. That would be a really good day if you want to get started with either creating the plan or putting energy toward moving forward with the plan. 2020 is going to be amazing, maybe a lot of change, but amazing change. Let's be real. We do need some change right now in our world. It's perhaps at a point where we could use a lot of really significant, wonderful change. And my friend and personal astrologer, Deb, will be here to share more about what to expect with that on the Abundance Conversations podcast on Wednesday. So Happy New Year. Here we go into this brand new life. I'm excited. I can't wait. Thank you for joining me on the journey, and I can't wait to see what 2020 holds. So Happy New Year.